fellow travelers! In this video, we are heading to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, so it's gonna be a quick day trip from Boston. We'll show you what to do and see in Portsmouth, and hopefully we'll see some fall foliage along the way. Well, I can't wait to explore Portsmouth, so let's go! Hey, welcome back to Angel's Video Diary, and it's me, your travel angel, and I help fellow travelers overcome the difficulties of planning a trip by giving a list of things to do in a city. And I also share my personal style and outfit inspirations here. And we made it, we're here, and it's a new city, a new state, and we're excited. So what's in Portsmouth, New Hampshire? Let's find out. So you can start your tour at Portsmouth Historical Society's Discover Portsmouth Welcome Center. And I highly recommend that you watch the 12-minute video they have here because it is a great introduction to Portsmouth's history. As soon as you step inside the building, you will be greeted by friendly staff. They were nice and very helpful too. We were given useful information on where to go, eat, and see around the city. Oh, by the way, be sure to check out the gift shop, and you can also donate if you can. So it looks like they have walking tours daily. So unfortunately, the historic houses are closed right now for the season, so we won't be able to visit and tour the sites around here. But right behind me is the John Paul Jones house. He's actually a Revolutionary War hero, so I guess what we can do is just take videos and pictures from outside. Hey, it looks like the gate is open, so we might be able to just walk around. It is so beautiful in here. It's tranquil, peaceful. You know, you hear the sound of the wind blowing against the trees, and it's just relaxing. And you have benches all over where you can just sit and enjoy the view. So John Paul Jones lived on this house here in Portsmouth twice. It is open to the public for self-guided tours. You know, it's something that you can do on your visit here if you want to learn about his life and the Revolutionary War era. So we're just here at the downtown area, so let's go and explore it. So we're here at Market Square, which is right in the heart of downtown Portsmouth. So they have a lot of 17th century buildings here. I love the architecture. You got quaint streets with shops and restaurants. It's such a charming historic town. There are local musicians here as well. You know, you could feel the history around this place. And if you get lucky, you might get street parking here. But they have parking areas around the city. They have popovers though. And I love that they have this around the city, you know, something that you can read to give you more information about the history of Portsmouth. And during your stroll around downtown Portsmouth, you'll most likely pass by a Victorian-looking theater. I'm talking about the Music Hall, which is said to be the oldest operating theater in New Hampshire and the 14th oldest in America. Now, if you can't find it, well, just look for this arch. And so right now we are heading to Strawbery Bank Museum. And now we are right outside Strawbery Bank Museum. They're also closed for this season, but the gate is open, so I guess we can just walk around. But you can't go inside the buildings since they're closed. Strawbery Bank Museum is an outdoor living history museum, which is like old Sturbridge Village, you know, the one we visited a couple of weeks ago. So this place was called Strawbery Bank because when the early settlers came here, there were wild berries growing around here. And so their last daytime admission was October 17, but they do have a Halloween event here, but that one's sold out, so which is a bummer. Some of the houses here have been restored to make it look like buildings from certain periods in the past. So this house is an example of the first period architecture. I love visiting parks and gardens, so our next stop is going to be Prescott Park. And just a brief history about the park. So two sisters, the Prescott sisters, bought this land and they tried to tear down the buildings around the area and created this beautiful park. So, Prescott Park is across Strawbery Banke Museum. Now, there's a lovely fountain here with waterfront views of the Piscataqua River and, of course, beautiful landscaping as well. It's definitely a great stop here in Portsmouth. Here, you'll see a bronze statue of Charles Emerson Hovey, who was born in Portsmouth and was a war hero. This monument is dedicated to Hovey, where locals and tourists alike can acknowledge and remember his sacrifice.
And it looks like we're here at Liberty Gardens.
Liberty Gardens is actually inside Prescott Park. And so there are fountains here, and I'm guessing the best time to visit is during summer when all the plants and flowers are in full bloom, you know what I mean, which is gonna be a great spot for photographers.
Okay, time check. It is 2:30 in the afternoon and we are starving. So we're gonna find a place to eat. So we just had some late lunch at River House. It was yummy. We enjoyed everything. So Edward got the haddock, I got the salmon, and we also got some whole belly clams. So yeah, it was really good. Cheers.
And we also had this incredible view of the river while we eat.
So if you are getting value from this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get new video updates. So I just realized I had smoked salmon bagel for breakfast, and then for lunch, salmon again. I don't know. What's for dinner? Maybe salmon. And so we're right outside Warner House. And pretty much if you're gonna go inside the museum, this is what you're gonna see. It's nice that they have these information outside.
And so the Warner House was built between 1716 to 1718, and it is the oldest urban brick house in New England. When I say New England, I am talking about the states of Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. So how many hours do you need to explore Portsmouth?
3 hours in tayo dun
So for us, it took us 3 hours to explore the downtown area. And now we're gonna drive a little bit outside of Portsmouth.
All right, so there's actually a submarine here. So that's where we're heading right now. We're gonna go to Albacore Park. The submarine is called USS Albacore. It's also a museum. So it's a research submarine. They have daily tours if you want to go inside. It's $9 per person. Their tours are up until 4:30, but then you can buy tickets until 4 p.m. and it's already 3:54 and I don't think we'll make it, so we'll just check out the submarine. So they also have a gift shop here.
Now, inside the gift shop, there's like an exhibit where you can read and learn more about the history of submarines. And there's also a periscope here, and if you look through it, you'll see the submarine outside, and it's pretty cool.
So there's also a memorial garden here, which is dedicated to lost submarines and ships. You might want to check it out if you are visiting the USS Albacore Museum. Okay, so now we're checking out a historic hotel, which is a little or less than 10 minutes outside of Portsmouth. It's in Newcastle. It's called Wentworth by the Sea. It is now owned by Marriott Hotel. It's actually overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, and it's been around since the late 1800s.
And so we're at the parking, and it smells like the ocean here. And this place actually reminds us of Coronado Beach, which is near San Diego, California. Okay, so we just checked online, and it looks like you can stay here for $300 to $400 per night.
Alright, so there's also a lighthouse, which is a 4-minute drive from the hotel, so we're gonna go and check it out. And it's actually the only lighthouse on the mainland of New Hampshire. So we're gonna check out Portsmouth Harbor Lighthouse, and I think we are almost there, or we're here. Let's check it out.
And there's another lighthouse here called Whaleback Light, which is actually in Kittery, Maine.
So if you think my video was useful, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to get new video updates. Let's connect on social media. That's at Angel's Video Diary. Subscribe to my blog, myprobablpages.com. Remember, continue to spread positivity, and I'll see you next time.